Do a raid now. Let's think 8.2. Right, that's right. The ground pounder. So we can do that. Now we can dump some gold into a wall, like so. Perfect. Now we've hardly got any gold. 1.8 million grog. Let's get into a battle, and let's just, I don't know, let's just have a battle. And hopefully, it's got to be better than that last raid, man. That was terrible. Oh, now, redemption. I can hear the Bob Marley song, redemption song, playing in my head. Now, we've got Grand Pounder there, we've got one there. So we can do one of two things. We can come in from this direction, and hopefully take those out. Or we can sacrifice some troops and try to get that Grand Pounder then coming from a single direction, which could be helpful. I could use my Gassy Gunslingers and come in that way. I'm just feeling we go in and rampage the base. That's how I'm feeling. That's exactly what I think we're going to do. Let's not mess around. Let's get a line of bucks in there. Let's keep, you know, a decent chunk back. Let's get our bombers in there too. Witch Doctor's got to go in there. We want our heavy gunner here. If he can do a bunch of damage for us, if we get our Gassy Gunslingers in there, we might be able to take out that portion of the base. While the heavy gunner, my dear, where are you? There we are. So yes, I mean we should be okay. Let's quickly get my bucks in there. So if they can take out that Grand Pounder, perfect. Heavy gunner, can you do some work for me, please? Some work. Oh, let's use the Gassy Gunslinger's ability. Forgot about it then. They can take mortar out. Come on, guys. Come on. Heavy gunner, can we take the Grand Pounder, please? There we go. Perfect. Right, so now we've got in there, we might have a chance. We're not. There we go. Go on, Gassy Gunslingers. There's a good girl. So now we're in there. We should hopefully start to get this loot. I can't not get this loot. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Where's all my army gone? So Witch Doctor just got like annihilated. Again, we're not getting this loot. Man, oh man, we've got to change composition because this is not working. I'm getting no loot, which is not really helping the cause, is it? This is another bad day in the office. I'm just going to end this because it is a waste of our time to continue on. And yes, we're not getting that army again. Hell to the no. It is not right. Okay, so we've got the priestess there. Let's go. I don't know why. Let's go a bit crazy here. Let's get 40 thieves. I haven't used thieves in such a long time. You know what? Let's get 6 of that. We can't have that many. Let's go with 30 thieves. Let's go with 10 Gassy Gunslingers. Perfect. There's something else I really needed. Maybe a Witch Doctor. Let's try that. And we need some bombers. We need some bombers. Can we cut out a brute? Just in case we need to get through that wall. Right, so 6 bombers. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll try and find. Yes, I forgot to show you the other day about Mac McCracken. Where is he? Where's my Mac McCracken? His outfit was for Forceful Thieves. So increased damage done by 10%, increased toughness by 10%. So if we use him, you know, it's going to really help us maximise our loot because we'll have better thieves. Let's activate. We don't even have to deploy him because his buff works while he sits there in the raid. So if you take him into battle with you, even if you deploy him, don't deploy him, as soon as the legendary pirate dies, then you lose the buff. There's something, you know, it's been useful in this episode anyway today. Grog. Hello, Grog. 948,000. How can we deprive you of your loot? Crazy, Sib. You're crazy. Right, so Grand Pounder there. Where's the second? I'm sure I just see it a minute ago. Where's this other Grand Pounder? It's got to be in the base. I can't be seeing things. Which... right, so who we got? We've got Max. So he's for... he is for... We'll figure it out in a second. Grog Storages. That will take on the legendary fort, I hope. Yes. Right, so we've had to use one Gassy Gunslinger there to try and take out this fort. Because I don't want the buff of Mate McCracken on the story. Oh, right, okay, so there's our other Ground Pounder. No, that shouldn't be a problem. That Ground Pounder will be a slight problem. So if we come in from this direction, if we can just try and distract here, like so, now we get a couple of Gassy Gunslingers there. Again, I don't really want to go crazy. Let's use our ability early, because I want to take out a bunker and gun tower. Otherwise, if I deploy something, it's gonna go wrong. And I really don't want it going wrong. Let's get our bombers in there. Let's get our Witch Doctor. Now let's start thinking about a bunch. I want to get about 20 of these guys in. As soon as we get through this wall, take a couple of shots. Now there we go. Been stunned up. Go on, thieves. We're in now. Let's use the ability now. So hopefully, now they're going to stay cloaked. Let's use the priestess ability. Perfect. Have we got to bring it on somewhere? Brutes! Don't worry about no voodoo. Get in the base and earn daddy some loot. Let's get our other 9 thieves in now. Hopefully. Instead, they've gone round the sides. Oh man, the raids are just not happening. Witch Doctor didn't even see how she, evaporated. So again, my raids are just... It's one of them days. Everyone has them. Nothing is going to go right for you, no matter what you try to do. Can we get this grog? Perfect. Can we move on to another storage? Yes, even better. I was hoping they wouldn't go there, and they haven't. Where are you going? No way, man. Oh, those damn grog distilleries on the outside really done me over. Is there any loot we can get from them? Oh, we're getting bits. So it's not... Can we use our ability? Not that it's really going to help, because we've got none left. And Sib is such a moron. He's got 6 Gassy Gunslingers still sitting there. And these 2 brutes. Oh my god, this is why people don't use brutes. They're just stupid. Whew. This is a rant day. This is a bad day in the office. I mean, we are getting stuff done still. We're just, going the long way about it. We're going to do a couple more raids, then we'll wrap it up, because I really do need a strong cup of coffee. Like 3 scoops of coffee granules, please. There'll be plenty of milk in there. 1 spoon of sugar. Oh, sorry, milk. In America, I believe you call it cream. Here we call it milk. I need something. We need a wake me up before you go. There's another song. Oh dear. Singing with Sib. I won't sing. I promise you I won't be singing. Let's see if we can find... Look at it. Why has this not got like 800,000 of both? That'd be the ideal basis for thieves. With a little bit more loot. Or, even if you use 1 thief, they'll probably earn such a big profit for you. If you can keep finding them sort of bases, you could farm so much resources in a short amount of time. Right. The problem is, because we keep losing, we're on 77 PR now. Not really helping our cause. This base is a big definite no-no. We are not getting in there for a month of Sundays. That's a very unique base design. Not too sure I'm familiar with that one. This one, well, that's sort of, strange. Why be seeing all this pirate 11s maxed? There's no way I'm getting the 1.2 million gold, not unless it's been friendly and left these gold storages outside, like that one. I mean, I have the troops maybe to get 2 of the storages, but it's 800,000. That's if I can get it all, which I don't feel confident enough to do, so we skip on by. And next is our friend. It is. A lot of people just do a few clicks and next. They get a bit bored, and then they just, get on with a raid. You've got to sit here and put in the time of pushing next. It is boring. It is very tedious, but it's essential. And you can see. I don't want to just keep pausing it and then just jumping up with a raid, so you can see how long it takes me to find a base. That I could have maybe done that one. That one's not suitable. So let's just keep moving on. And again, look at that. Where's all the grog storage there? Grog storage there. That's clever base design, because It's another word saying like, well, if you want all my loot, you've got to come ransack my entire base because it's so spaced out. That is a real. I like that design. That is a real clever design. You know what? I'm even going to take a screenshot of it and then try and figure out a way to make something similar, but my own design as part of base designing. Come on now. Right, 350. Not enough, really. No. Just keep pushing our next. 542, 342. Again, not quite juicy enough. But the problem is it's pirate weights. If I can find some really like low level pirate all nines, it's the friendliest way I can put it. Then that, you know, I can get more loot from them, so it will help me out a ton. Right, okay, 524, 481. We could. He's left this little puddle there because the mortars will target straight into that puddle. It is clever. With the right troops I could go and, you know, but there ain't enough loot to go ahead and do that. 733. Now that's a bit better. Okay. Let's assess the situation. So Grand Pounder there. I don't know quite what's going on here. No idea. We've got a Grand Pounder up here, which really is looking into no man's land. Don't need to worry about that one. This one we need to worry about. Should be able to take that out pretty easy. I think we'll just, you know, drive away in that way. Where's the second mortar? Right, it's up there. So maybe we come in that way. Quickly take out the mortar there. Right, so let's get in here. Let's try and distract one there. Let's get a Ghastly Gunslinger there, one there. Let's hope we can take out these. Hopefully that is enough to do the trick. There we go. Come on, Ghastly Gunslingers. Take that gunter out. Perfect. Take this Mystic Mortar out as well. Grand Pounder. That's good. Alright, so we've wasted, what, 6 troop capacity. Not the end of the world, but also not the best. Now, let's really space out our troops, our Ghastly Gunslingers. Let's get our Witch Doctor in. That's a bomber sib. Let's try again. Let's get our Witch Doctor in, our bombers. We've only got 6 bombers, so we've got to be careful. We've got to protect those little guys. Let's take out, there we go, there's the mortar. As soon as we punch a hole through these walls, we are going in like Rambo. So let's get half of them, because they're going to want to get the collectors here. And we, you know, don't want all our thieves. Look, they're split off into different directions. Let's get 4 more here. And as soon as they're taken out, then we can start to concentrate on the grog storages in the middle. Then we can use our ability. So we're not needing to use the priestess in this one. Again, yes, we're picking on a weaker base, but that's what farming's about. And actually, now the thieves will go to town on all the rest of the base because they're taking out all the collectors and storages. Let's try and get 3-star with our bizarre army mashup. I don't even know what happened to the Witch Doctor. I blinked and missed it. That's my excuse anyway. The Grand Pounder is over there, so as long as we don't get too close to that, we shouldn't. The thieves, look at them. They're lightning fast, man. They're taking this base out. But I'll have to have a look at the build time, because I'm pretty sure using that many thieves is going to be quite costly. Plus the Ghastly Gunslingers. The brutes are actually quite short for when you compare it to build times. So we didn't use the priestess there. The Witch Doctor obviously is going to account for quite a bit of time as well. If you maybe, I don't know, ditch her and use Annabelle instead. If I got Annabelle, maybe I'll try and use Annabelle. But then again, I lose my my thief buff from Mac McCracken. Let's have a look. 267,000 army. It's a little bit pricey, but we made it a good bit of profit there, so it's not the end of the world. 37 minutes, plus we didn't use the priestess. Yeah, it's okay-ish. There's better. Obviously, Bugu works better, but I just wanted to vary it a little bit, so I'm not just using Bugu. Although I know I've started to convert a lot of people to Bugu, and that's various different Pirate Hall levels. Let's find our last raid of this episode, and hopefully we'll find something a bit tasty for you guys to enjoy the last attack of this episode. Well, I would have liked that base if it had more loot. I'm sure, didn't we see that one earlier? Can't remember. We're looking for a good 700k plus of each, if possible. 7.9 2. We've got a bit of grog. It's a Pyrotal 9. I mean, we can give it a whirl. It's not a max Pyrotal 9. We've got a ground powder there, so that's a bit of caution there. We've got the ground powder in there. So, where did we come in from? That's the question. You know what? I'm going to pause this. We're going to find a juicy base for us to raid. Not quite 700k a pot, but if you add the 2 up, you know, it's a 1.4 million raid. So, we might as well go for it. 2 ground pounders there. I mean, if we come in the back way here, that's going to help because the ground pounders be facing the wrong way. However, having thieves is going to be problematic because these I think the ground pounders are targeting around that area, so hopefully they won't be able to target my thieves that be coming in from the back side. Okay, let's try and I need to distract this mortar. Perfect. Now if we get our bombers into this location. Careful. Let's get our Witch Doctor in. Now, if we get our Brutes in, let's get a couple of Ghastly Gunslingers. Let's get our Ghastly Gunslingers in there. I really don't want to use... Let's just get half of it. The Thieves in there. Perfect. Got our Ghastly Gunslingers in there. Hopefully take out this mortar, like so. Perfect. Start to take out the defences in there too. We've got some fire coming off that bunker there, which is going to take out my poor Ghastly Gunslingers that was trying to take care of a Caesar. Now let's get some more of our thieves in, like so. Let's use their ability too. So, I mean, no, Witch Doctor, where are you going, my dear? We didn't use Annabelle. Oh, we forgot, never mind. Oh, no, we didn't. No, we were talking about Max Buff. Now, we're doing a fantastic job. The Ghastly Gunslinger's perfect, so they go for the pirate, or they've gone for the defences. I don't know quite about the 100%. We've got our thieves in there. There we go, Witch Doctor. Perfect, we've got to use the ability. We're going to get the 100% if our thieves... We should be able to, because they're so fast. They should be able to get around this base with no problem. I don't know quite what happened to our brutes. Have just, you know, gone in the land of Nod somewhere. Take out this academy, then they move on to the Legendary Fort. It's just all these other buildings. We can get a bit of, you know, 3-star BP here. I'll be over the moon. Absolutely over the moon. Again, as I said, because they're so fast, we might be able to 3-star this base. Don't know how well that'll go. We've got our brutes and Ghastly Gunslingers working on the tanky ship. We've got our bomber just going around destroying, well, half destroying buildings. Which, that's the thing about the bombers. They only do 5 shots, then they move on. I believe if you use their Kaboom ability on, say, the 3rd or 4th shot, that'll reset them to do another 5 shots. It's happened before in the past. Give it a try yourself and let me know in the comments below exactly what your experiment with that is. It has to be before the 5th shot's fired, so do it on the 3rd or 4th, count the shots being fired. Right, perfect. So our thieves have done all that side. Now we have this side. Our thieves, I don't know... Yes, they should be pretty rapid to get across that wall and take out that pirate catcher. The Ghastly Gunslingers and the bomber are now working on the guild hall. And look at them. Look how fast they are. So quick. That bomber won't be able to do it by itself. Oh, as he know the thieves are coming in. It's the Michael Phelpses of the world. And then... There they go. They get the last shot. So I hope you enjoyed this episode all. Sorry it hasn't been A-class, but I'm not on my A-game today. But it's probably good that I show you, to be honest, me having a bad day, because then it makes you guys feel better, especially when you're having bad days and thinking, well, no matter what I try, things are just not going my way today. We all have those days, and I am no different to anyone else, and I always show mistakes. It's how we learn, we grow. And again, we can look back and go, well, we had a bad day there, but then look at this day here, we had a fantastic one. Thanks for watching all.